Good morning. My name's Sherry. I'm an animal care specialist here at Brookfield Zoo, and I'm here to talk to you about World Gorilla Day. Thank you for joining us. Our group consists of a troop. That's what they call a large group of gorillas. This is our Silverback Jojo. He was born April 30th in 1980. He's 41 years old. They can live well into their 50s with the professional care here that they receive in zoos. But what you can see him doing right now is licking the peanut butter off, and we have the stick sticking out of there, so he'll probably start using that as foraging. He came from Lincoln Park Zoo as part of the Species Survival Program. That's the SSP, to start a troop here at our zoo. The goal of the SSP is to diversify zoo animals through their genetics. They also make sure that they're demographically stable. Like I said, he's the silverback of our troop, so you can see the hair on his back is very silver. It becomes silver and white as they age. This doesn't mean that they're old, it just means that they're the dominant leader. Jojo's easy to tell apart from the others due to this and his large size compared with the rest of the group. He weighs in around 420 pounds. Some of Joe's favorite food items include romaine lettuce, head lettuce, grapes, and eggplant. He's the only gorilla here that actually likes avocados. One of his jobs as a member of his troop is to maintain order amongst the troop members. Jojo is confident silverback, and the rest of his troop responds to him. His offspring are Nora, Zachary, and Allie that are in the troop. All right, so this is Kula. Kula's our dominant female. She was born February 21st and is now 26 years old. She weighs in around 210 pounds. So you can see she's literally half the size of Jojo. Did you know her name has a special meaning? A Kula Comba is a mythical creature known in Africa and is a cross between a gorilla and a chimpanzee. Vintie, who's Kula's mom, we've always felt she's had some chimp-like features when she was younger, even though she is indeed all gorilla. But this is how Kula got her name, and then her young daughter, Comba, got her name from that as well. So out of all the gorillas, Kula loves food the most. Some gorillas will do what researchers have called gorilla humming while they eat. It's almost like a song when they consume food. Kula gets so excited about food that she will actually sing when she eats. She goes, "Yum, yum." And that was her. So her singing will get louder if there's a little of it. Her singing will get louder if it's a food item that she really likes. Her daughter, Allie, has begun doing the same thing, but you can hear this humming behavior. Kula first comes out in the morning to forage on her habitat. As you can guess, there's not a lot of food items she dislikes, but she's also been known to be so bold and steal food from the Silverback Jojo. She can run a little faster than him, so she can get away with it. So all the way up top there, sitting with all that browse around her and playing with it too, that's Allie. She's our most outgoing. She was born June 1st and is now 3 years old. She was actually born on exhibit, so it made quite a spectacular view to all our guests that day. She weighs around 50 pounds. So far, she's a lot like her mother. She enjoys most of the food items offered to her. She's also the most interactive with animal care specialists. She's always trying to initiate play behavior with us or the others in her troop, and just being nosy to see what everyone's doing. She plays a lot with Nora and Zachary several times a day, and we find them rolling around, roughhousing, chasing, and even laughing. Did you know that gorillas can laugh? And it's funny to watch them promote that. It literally sounds very similar to a human-style laugh. And right below her is Comba. So Comba's 17 years old. She was born September 1st and weighs around 190 pounds. She's our shyest gorilla, but she's also the sweetest. She's very eager to train and quite possibly one of the smartest gorillas in our troop. but she sometimes out-trains us trainers. She's the mother of Zachary, who we'll introduce in a little bit, and Comba is the only gorilla to occasionally eat mushrooms, but it's not her favorite. She loves watermelon, enjoys when animal care specialists make her ice treats out of orange juice and sugar-free Kool-Aid. Zachary is Comba's son, and he's our most mischievous and enjoys antagonizing the other gorillas. He was born September 23rd and turned 6 years old. So he weighs 112 pounds. Some of Zachary's favorite food items include blueberries and carrots. If animal care specialists hear any loud noises or sounds of something breaking, it's usually Zachary having some fun. He's still kind of a mama's boy, and he tends to sleep with his mom at night and sit near her on exhibit. And if he gets in any trouble roughhousing too much with Nora, if Kula starts to discipline him a little bit, he'll just go running to his mom, or he'll just go sit by Jojo, actually, for protection. He's the best protection of all. So. This is Nora. She tends to be a little stubborn teenager. She was born November 4th and is almost 8 years old. She weighs 128 pounds. She enjoys escarole, eggplant, and bananas. Right now she's using, and she's one that really uses this. This is the Stump and Log Feeder. It's filled with jelly, honey, applesauce, or peanut butter at different times. And you can see how she's using the device where she's sticking a stick in there and then pulling the peanut butter or jelly or honey out and then licking the stick. And she's so smart. She knows not to break her stick. She knows not to eat the stick until all the good stuff is done out of there. She's very smart, and she was one of the first gorillas in our troop to figure this one out. Anytime our animal care staff introduce new enrichment items to the animals, she's usually the first one to figure it out. But this one's kind of fun. Our other member of the group is Vintie Juwah, and it means daughter of sunshine. Sunshine was her father's name. Vintie's 33 years old and was born on St. Patrick's Day. She weighs around 200 pounds. She was one of the youngest gorillas to have given birth. She gave birth to Kula when she was around 6 years old. And Kula is, again, the mother of Comba, Nora, and Allie. This makes her not only a grandmother, but also a great-grandmother to Zachary, who is Comba's son. If you're familiar with Coco, the gorilla who knew sign language, that is Vintie's aunt. Even though Vintie is a great-grandmother, she is still the least dominant female in the troop. This is due to her gentle nature and lack of desire for dominance. Like people, primates like to have fun too. Vintie is known for putting food on her head and wearing browse or nesting material like a sash. Some of Vintie's favorite food items include celery, blackberries, and cucumbers. Thank you for joining me. If you are interested in helping these amazing animals, please donate to a conservation of your choice. Also, you can host a World Gorilla Day at your company or school or within your own neighborhood. Another thing is to recycle any of your mobile or electronic devices, even MP3 players. You can do that here at the zoo. We have some booths, or even at local grocery stores, they have booths. But again, thank you for joining us, and I hope you learned something fun and interesting about these amazing animals.